How's it? Today is Tuesday, June 15th. I'm doing some back squats. Last week was a super light week for, I think it was 5 sets of 5 at 140. And this week, I am no longer doing 5 sets of 5. Steve wants me to sort of just go up for a top set of 5 each week with a bunch of down sets. You can see here it's at minus 10% for 3 sets of 5. So today would have been about 135 for 3 sets of 5, but I did something else. I did 135 for one set of 20, which is 5 more reps total on total volume, and just obviously when you clump them all together, it's really hard. That is a PR set of 20. I think the last time I did a set of 20 was I did 275 for a set of 20 in probably like 2016. So it's been a long time since I've done that. And my goal for this is actually to just get to 315, so 143 kilos, because a good friend of mine, Marwan, I'm not sure if he's listening, he probably isn't, but he said that there's no way I could do one set of 20 at 315. Anyway, here's my top set at 150. It just moves really well. So I was like, okay, like I could probably do 135 for a set of 20. No big deal. Um, it was a big deal. I I tried to strategize about how I want to go about doing this. I think what I wanted to do was do 5-5 and then 4-3-2-1. So that's like sort of how I would parse out the sets or the reps during the set. As you can see, that is not at all what happened. So I I just sort of was like, oh, okay. Whenever I get to whatever weight I get or whatever rep I'm at, I just have to like really think, okay, this much left or this much of the way through, right? The weight moves really quickly. It's just that I am having a very hard time breathing. My forearms feel like they're gonna explode. It feels like I just can't. It feels like I just can't do what I normally know how to do. When I'm squatting, and so sets of 20 are just not for the faint of heart. My brother does them all the time, and I understand that it's hard. I just don't know what type of person would want to do this for a long sort of progress. You can see here, I actually asked Sky to count because I was just like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to count. So I needed to verify that I only had 2 left. Um, but yeah, that's a PR set of 20 by 10 kilos. I am pretty happy with that. Pretty gassed. So that's a fun thing. And after that, I just moved into my ton of accessories. First was the dip, sets of 5 up to 25, and then some split squats. I believe single arm overhead press, just because I wasn't able to do my overhead work on yesterday. And then push-ups and back extensions. Just just super easy stuff, right? Like none of these were really that difficult. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna fare in the future with my legs, especially like a set of 20. That's a ton of volume for one set. So we'll see. I don't feel too bad right now. But I anticipate the next couple days to be tight or sore, if not both. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, I guess, in 2 weeks to be at hopefully 145 for a set of 20. If I can keep this up, this is fun. Just yeah. Um, Not much else to say about this. I guess one thing I didn't mention earlier was that my knee, the back of my knee, is actually feeling okay today. It does have sort of in and out days where if I don't brace my hips correctly as I descend into the squat, then it does hurt a lot. But today I didn't run into that issue whatsoever. This is my final exercise, the banded back extension. And yeah, that will conclude it for today. So, thank you for watching. Shoots.